So, we want to organize a concert. How do we do this? Where should we start? What does the process look like? Organizing a concert is no easy feat, no matter what the scale and scope of it is. From turning an abstract idea into a defined project, moving to the project planning, execution and monitoring stages, and evaluating after the final delivery. There's a lot that can go wrong along the way. Remember, to let every negative experience teach you something new. Every mistake is a learning opportunity. Musicians are intuitively very good at project management. They are used to working towards a hard deadline and ensuring that they are well prepared to perform. They are responsible and competent, and what's more, they generally cope well with stressful situations. Many people have a potential that they do not realize until, for example, they come across a project like this. And suddenly, it turns out that they have a lot of qualities which are also useful to a great manager. Therefore, it is extremely important that you constantly work on your proficiency. By implementing some tips and tricks, you will perfect these skills. Learn, unlearn, relearn. One thing's for sure. A project cannot be successful if it's not managed effectively. And the question, who is responsible for what, is very important. First of all, you need to remember that the implementation of any project is based on teamwork. To create a great project, you need a great team. Teamwork is not always easy. Behind every great team is a direction that energizes, orients, and engages its members. You cannot be inspired if you don't know what you are working towards and don't have explicit goals. Those goals should be challenging. Modest goals don't motivate. But if they are too difficult, then the team could lose enthusiasm. Unfortunately, not every task is highly creative or inspiring. Many require a certain amount of drudgery. That's why collaborative effort and good communication is extremely important for a successful project. There are a lot of concert offers on the market. If you need a bit of inspiration, where to start, here are some questions for you to answer. What type of concert do you want to create? What is the purpose of the project? Where do you want to organize it? How can you make your project stand out? How could you attract the attention of the audience, sponsors, and the classical music industry? What effect do you want to achieve? You need to think about your target audience and follow successful trends to address them effectively. Analyze market and don't forget to look at the potential competition. Knowing your environment is key to success. Don't limit your research solely to the classical music world. Dare to think outside the box. Classical music concerts in alternative venues are not unique to the 21st century. Musicians have performed in unconventional spaces for as long as there have been conventional venues. One thing is certain, alternative venues push classical music in a new direction that could help the survival of the art form in the future. How these performances differ from those given in concert halls? First of all, they give the general public the opportunity to encounter art in their everyday lives. What's more, concerts in unusual places can attract a younger and more diverse group of listeners. Those new situations introduce unique challenges and opportunities both for audience and the performers. Musicians also tend to present themselves in a less formal, more casual way, sometimes interacting with the audience before, after, and even during the concerts. To create successful performances in these venues, musicians often change how and what they present in concert. Programming is very important. That's why many musicians alter their repertoire, making the music more accessible but without dumping it down. Never forget why you want to present the concert in this particular place and for who. We can be inspired by successful examples of innovative concerts that get international recognition. Live classical music is popping up in many indoor and outdoor spaces. Nightclubs, bars, cafes, libraries, subways, streets, beautiful natural surroundings, tennis courts, and marketplaces. The success of the project is all in strategy. Events can be challenging and participatory experiences, sometimes more reminiscent of rock concerts than of classical music. What could be more rewarding than presenting the music you love to a captivated audience?